I'm Amanda Long, Director General of Consumers International, the global voice for more than 240 consumer organisations across 120 countries. Car safety is an issue impacting consumers around the world. We are campaigning for urgent improvements to vehicle safety internationally to help reduce the toll of 1.25 million people who die on the roads each year. All consumers deserve a basic safety standard no matter where they live in the world. Electronic stability control is saving lives in many countries and should be required in all new vehicles. Electronic stability control is the most significant advance in vehicle safety since the introduction of the seatbelt, and one of the most important crash avoidance technologies currently available. Consumers International supports the call from our member Proteste to the Brazilian government to not delay the introduction of regulations making ESC mandatory. This is a chance for the Brazilian government to save Brazilian lives and also to be a leader in the region in car safety measures. As a growing country and growing car market, and one which now has the opportunity to demonstrate that it's prepared to ensure road users are properly protected, Brazil introduced mandatory fitting of anti-lock brakes in 2014, which was an excellent step towards consumer safety. ESC is the next obvious step, which uses the same technology and starts to reap the benefits in terms of lives saved and injuries prevented. By ensuring there are regulations in place, which manufacturers will have to follow, Brazil's consumers will be buying much safer cars. And that means, in the event of a crash, they will have a far better chance of survival. In the United States, where ESC became mandatory from 2012, it's estimated that already more than 6,000 lives have been saved by this crash avoidance technology. That is a significant figure. ESC is now mandatory in a number of countries: Australia, Canada, the EU, Israel, Japan, New Zealand, Russia, South Korea, Turkey. I mentioned USA just a moment ago, and hopefully soon Argentina. Consumers International supports the call of Global NCAP in recommending that all UN members, especially those with significant car production, mandate ESC in all new models by 2018 and in all vehicles around the world by the end of the UN Decade of Action for Road Safety in 2020. The United Nations has adopted a global standard for ESC, which makes it much easier now for governments worldwide to support mandatory application of ESC. This means it's never been easier for Brazil to implement regulations. Any delay is actually putting lives at risk.